This is Blake with Blake's Game Room, and I'd like to welcome y'all back. Today we're going to be having a Sega Genesis, or if you're in Europe or another country, this will be the Sega Mega Drive collection video. So this is going to be all my games. I'm not going to show any of my accessories or anything, but I can tell you I do have two official wireless Sega brand controllers, and I also have the Model 2 Genesis along with the Model 2 CD and the 32X. So I won't be including any 32X or Sega CD stuff in this video. This is Genesis or Mega Drive only. So let's get started. First game we've got here is Altered Beast, and I actually haven't played this game yet. Haven't really got a chance to play my Genesis yet because it was being real finicky for a while. So a lot of these games I haven't played yet, but this is one that I've definitely been wanting to get around to. Next up is Ayrton Senna's Super Monaco Grand Prix 2. And as you can see, this cart here is a little beat up, but that's okay. Let's see if I can get a little better lighting here. So there's that. Next up we have Bassmasters Classic. This was a really good fishing game made by Black Pearl Studios. So if you need a fishing game for the Genesis, I'd recommend that. Next up we've got Batman Returns. It is an okay Batman game. I didn't really care for it that much, but it was alright. This was a really good game right here. This is Battletoads. Definitely, if you have a Genesis, definitely pick this up. It's a really good little fighting kind of game. So it's kind of like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles spinoff, but it's pretty good. Next up, we've got College Football's National Championship 2. Never got around to playing it, but it's just a football game for the Genesis. Really good puzzle game. This is Columns. Really good puzzle game. Probably the best on the Genesis. So definitely pick up Columns. It's a classic. Next we have Dick Vitale's Awesome Baby. College Hoops. It's just a basketball game. I never got around to collecting or playing it, I mean. Next up we have Disney's Aladdin. This game is pretty good. It's a side scroller, and it's definitely a very good little action adventure platformer kind of game. Next up we've got Fire Shark. Never played this game. Don't even know what it's about. We have a boxing game here. We have Evander, The Real Deal, Holyfield's Boxing. Never got around to playing this one, so I have no clue what the boxing games are like on the Genesis. Here's my newest Genesis game. I haven't got around to playing any of it yet, but this is Gargoyles from like the cartoon that used to be on like in the late 90s. So I just picked that up. It was only $1.99. If you don't have a lot of money yet you want to play some great Genesis games on the Genesis, I highly recommend the 6-pack. Now in Europe, you guys have what's called the 2-3 packs, but definitely if you're also a collector like me, and let's say you're traveling or something, you want just an on-the-go kind of Genesis game, you know, if you have the Nomad or whatever, definitely pick up 6-pack. It's got Sonic the Hedgehog, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Revenge of Shinobi, Columns, and Super Hang-On. So definitely pick that up if you can. Next up, we've got a game by Tengen. This is Hard Driving. This is a really fun little car racing game. It's got some really good 3D elements to it. It can get a bit hard at times, but overall, it's great for its time. It's aged okay. It's still playable today. So if you're looking for a little, racing kind of car game for the Genesis, definitely check out Hard Driving. Next up, we've got King Salmon, another fishing game. I haven't actually played this one, so I can't give you all my opinion on that one. Next up, we have Mario
Limix Hockey. Pretty good hockey game. Not as good as the EA title. NBA Action 95, starring David Robinson. Robinson. Haven't played that game at all. Let's see if I can move that. There we go. NBA Hang Time. Haven't got around to playing that either. Probably the best basketball game on this and the Super Nintendo. And this is NBA Jam Tournament Edition. I mean, this game goes for really cheap, but if you want a good arcadey kind of sports game, definitely go with NBA Jam. You can't go wrong. NFL 95. It says it's all new. Never played it. Here's NFL Football 94 with Joe Montana. This was a pretty good one. Like I said, not as good as the Maddens. The EA games are still, you know, how they dominate today. They were just as dominant back then. So, not the best game. Probably one of my favorite games in my collection. This is Phantasy Star 3. And my cart's in pretty good shape. Just needs a little bit of cleaning around the cart. The label's in almost perfect condition. So really glad to have that. Hopefully can get the rest of the Phantasy Star series at some point. Next here we got Primetime Football with Deion Sanders. Haven't played any of that. This was a pretty good game here. If you like the comic games, you'll probably like Spider-Man and X-Men. It's your typical comic book game. Here we got a really bad shaped version of Sonic the Hedgehog. Of course, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. There's nothing else I want to talk about on that. And of course, we've got Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So definitely, if you liked 1 and you like playing and you want to play as Tails, check out 2. It's also got multiplayer. This is a really, really good side-scrolling action-adventure game. This is Strider. This is probably one of the best games on the Genesis, so definitely go check this game out. Next up, we've got Tommy Lasorda Baseball, and I haven't played that game at all. So there we go again. Terminator 2, the arcade game. This was pretty fun. Kind of hard though once you get towards the end, but definitely if you like Terminator, I'd check it out. This is a classic too, but I haven't got around to playing this one. And this is Vector Man. Next up, we've got WWF Super WrestleMania. It's a very, very good wrestling game for the Genesis. And we've got WrestleMania the arcade game. They ported this to a lot of systems, so if you like the game, definitely there's no point in not getting it. Next up will be all my EA titles and really weird kind of titles. So we've got this really weird shaped cart, and this is Pele, which is soccer. Like that. And then we've got Mike Ditka's Power Football. We've got the Summer Challenge. Hardball, which is a baseball game. Then we've got Madden 98, which is the best football game on the Genesis. Has the best graphics and the best all-around gameplay. Here is La Russa Baseball 95. Pretty good baseball game if you like baseball games. Here is PGA Tour Golf 3. Pretty primitive, but it was alright for its time. Here we've got the TNN Outdoors Bass Tournament 96. Haven't got around to playing this fishing game either, but looks really good because it's made by a TV station. Next up we've got Coach K College Basketball. He's the head coach at Duke still, and it's a pretty darn good basketball game actually, especially if you like college hoops.
which, by the way, the championship game the other night was pretty horrid in my opinion. Here is College Football 96. Probably my favorite so far that I've played on here, college football game. I actually liked it better than Madden 98 because I like college football actually more. Next up we've got John Madden Football 93. One of the first Maddens to come out. We've got FIFA 95. Never played it. Madden 96 right there. Here's a pretty mint copy of John Madden Football 92. I believe this is the second Madden game that came out, or the third. So definitely very early in the Madden lifespan. And last up we've got International Tour Tennis. Now these are just all my loose cards. We will now be doing the box cards. So let's get started. Our first box card that we have here is Madden 96, and this is cart only. Next up, this one doesn't. It is a box, but it doesn't have the cover thing. But this is an official. If you can see, I'm getting the light here. Right there, the word is Capcom. So this is the original box for Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. Somebody just took off the plastic in the inlay. Next up, we've got NFL Quarterback Club 96 for the Genesis. And this one is complete with all of the advertisements and everything. And it really looks like this game hasn't ever been played. So, and it still have the hang tab. So it's almost like a brand new Genesis game I got for $1. Even though it's a sports title. Here we've got Mortal Kombat. And this is the cart only. Great game there, right there, Mortal Kombat. Next up is Sonic Spinball. And this is like a almost brand new condition copy. Really good pinball game. If you like those kind of games, on the console, and you have a Genesis and you're wondering if there are any, definitely try that one out. Probably one of my rarest games on the system, a complete copy of Gunstar Heroes. And this one is literally like in mint condition. As you can see, I mean, look at the gloss on that game. I don't think it's ever been played. The manual hasn't really been touched. So, really happy to get this. I got this for like $1.50. This is a really fun side-scrolling shooter game. So definitely, if you have a like a, see who's this, like a Sega Classic Pack, you have this in there, definitely try that out. Next up, we've got my cardboard box copy of Sega Genesis Primal Rage, the #1 arcade game of the year. Now, what this includes is it has the instructions, and they are in black and white. And then, if I pull out this part, there is our, pretty much, this is a once again, a brand new copy of Primal Rage there. So, it is a really good arcade game as well. They weren't lying when they said it was really good. So, if you don't have this game, definitely check it out. We've got Kid Chameleon, and this is cart only. I never played this game, so I can't really talk much about it. Here we've got Revenge of Shinobi. So I guess this is like Shinobi 2. So yeah, this is one of the earlier release titles on the Genesis. This is cart only. Really good side-scrolling action game. If you like the ninja stuff like Ninja Gaiden, definitely check that out. That's like the Genesis version. Here we've got Sports Talk Football 93 with Joe Montana. And this is card only.
We've got Bill Walsh's college football, and this too is cart only. I know some of you are probably saying, wow, he's got a lot of sports games. Well, I get them cheap, and I don't pass them up because, especially on old games, a game's a game. And if I can get a boxed copy, I'm going to do it every single time. Next up, we have, this is kind of peeling away a little bit though, but this is Pat Riley's basketball, and it is complete. And our last game we've got here is ESPN Sunday Night NFL. And this, of course, is cart only. So, guys, that's my Genesis collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this was kind of a longer video, but this is one of my bigger collections, especially with retro stuff. And really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If y'all have any other questions about any of the games shown, just comment or PM me. If you have any other comments like games I need to pick up or look into, or if you have a game for trade that you might want of mine, definitely just PM me with those or comment down below. It doesn't matter either way. I'd like to thank you guys for all your support. And once again, guys, this has been Blake with Blake's Game Room. Peace out, YouTube.